I keep seeing the leaders doing, let's be talking plans and maybe seeing you. Pull up on you, let me scoop. Nobody here but me and you. Got a little ring to it, turn that thing fluid in the coupe. Way you look, I know it's real. I'm on my Marshawn shit, I been really getting feel. You know why I'm here, don't act like you don't know how I feel. But let me tell you what you mean to me. Slide on me for that meet and greet. Vibe with me under moonshine, sipping moonshine to the new sky. Taste toasted and be raised so.
Hey you guys, welcome back to TaylorXo, or welcome to TaylorXo if you are a new subscriber. So y'all, everybody's been talking about this Facebook Live that Jazzy did, and it was just very just crazy to me that a grown woman with 5 kids would even come out her mouth to say the stuff that she does say about men, and just off of the fact that she stands on the fact that men should not fully contribute, and that if a woman is bringing in money, then her money should automatically go to all split bills. And I know this is like a very big thing that has been circulating the internet. I feel like it's always been a thing where, you know, women and men always battle, you know, and battle with each other, and just, you know, people just battle in general on this topic, whether or not a man should be the one primarily, you know, paying for the bills, or he should be the one primarily working, or if a woman should be, you know, staying home and, you know, not so much worrying about bills, just taking care of kids and doing their thing. So this has been, you know, an argument back and forth that, you know, people always just tend to never agree on. There's always somebody out there who has their own opinion on whether or not a man should be the primary, you know, provider, not caretaker, but primary provider of the family, and the main one working and doing, you know, his job, you know, as a man, which is, you know, providing and, you know, supporting his family. So listen to this clip that Jazzy did that people just really could not understand, that, you know, a woman would just come online and just, you know, say these type things. Here it is.
Yeah, karma is gonna deal with them. My husband pays for everything and I use his insurance. I mean, if you got it like that, good. But honestly, I feel like when we split stuff, it also allow both of us to have our own money in our own pocket too, left over. It's a balance. I mean, I like it. I never had that, you know, in the past, but I like it. I like the balance between splitting finances, and I think it's totally fine. Like, my parents used to split bills, but if you got the luxury of just relaxing and doing nothing, girl, do it. I was wondering if you saw the one girl's like, Aiden and Ava, go play. Get out the kitchen. It's not about what one girl's life. It's not about being superior, but he is a man. And as a man being with a single mother, then he should pay for his own son helmet. First of all, I'm not single. Just because I have other kids doesn't mean that he should pay for it. I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, he should do it. He should. But let's be real. Why are we putting so much pressure on our men? They're human just like us. They have to also be able to provide for themselves. He has other kids as well. But since he is paying for it, okay. But I am a realist, okay? Money don't grow on trees. So if Aiden, Ava, stop. If I can help, I will help. But he said he's gonna pay for it. At the end of the day, it's okay. I mean, it's already been paid for, the first one. Dry scalper, girl, y'all. When will he get his helmet? He gets it.
So people were in the comments of the live basically saying, like, sis, you know, what is Chris doing to bring in money in the household to help? Basically, it had started because she had mentioned that, you know, Legend's helmet is not being fully paid for, that, you know, insurance had said that he had to have a surgery prior to getting the helmet in order for the insurance to fully cover the helmet. So people were just, you know, asking her in the live, like, well, sis, what is Chris doing? You know, he's supposed to be working these 2 jobs. Like, you know, where is his help out with this helmet thing? Because as you guys all know, that we have not seen this man help with anything that involves this baby. We have not seen him buy a stroller, a car seat, a onesie, a shoe, not anything for this baby. And people have been wondering, like, you know, when is Jazzy going to hold him responsible to, you know, provide for this baby and buy things for this baby? You know, it seems like she's the constant worrier of the family, you know, constantly wondering where she's going to get money for this, when is, you know, how's she going to do this, constantly stressed out about watching these kids all day, you know, just finding the time, I guess, to, you know, whatever she does in her off time, which as a mother of 5, I'm not a mother of 5, but I am a mother of about to be 3. And I would just think that, you know, having 5 kids, you know, sis, you would give up the me time thing and just, you know, face the fact that you have kids that you have to take care of regardless if you want to or not. So besides that point, people were asking her, like, well, what's Chris doing? So she implied that Chris is working overtime to help pay for this helmet. And she made the comment that he didn't even, and it was like she was so, you know, enthusiastic about it. Like, she just could not believe that this man offered to just, you know, pay a month's worth of payments for his helmet, because allegedly, I guess, you know, I don't know what the whole finance thing is, but basically she said that they split up in payments. So she's going to owe $445 a month until the helmet is fully paid for. So she basically said that Chris didn't even ask her to split it, that he just told her that he got the first month of the $445 that Legend needed for the helmet. And even went on to make the comment that, you know, people have to stop putting so much pressure on men, that they're human too. They need their own money too. And it's just like, sis, when this man laid down with you and made this baby, you know, what did he really think that he was supposed to be doing for this baby? Did he just think that you just go to work and you just, you know, buy all the things that he wants and, you know, pays for his truck and pays for things for his truck and buys him some clothes and sneakers and, you know, that's it? You know, he has a whole child, not only to mention he has a whole nother 3 kids that supposedly he does not pay any child support for. You know, he's backed up on child support for his other 3 kids. So sis, when a man gets you pregnant, that's automatically, you know, okay, well, the women have to also work and stay home and take care of the kids too, while the man is out working and just gets to, all the money that he brings home just goes to spending money on himself. She basically said that men have to have their own spending money too, that it's a good balance, good teamwork to just split everything. You know, now I would say that most women don't have this mindset with men. I know a lot of women will argue the fact that men are supposed to be, you know, providers. Not argue the fact that they aren't supposed to be, but argue the fact that they are supposed to be, you know, providers and, you know, take care of their family. When a man gets you pregnant, you know, at that point, he obviously knows that, you know, you have to step up, be a father, take care of your family as you should. You know, you have a lot of men in this world who just, you know, and plant their seeds everywhere and they run from it because, you know, they really don't feel like, you know, actually having to take care of a family. They just want, you know, the benefits of the sex. And, you know, once that woman gets pregnant, he's gone. But since Chris is still in the household, you claim he works 2 jobs and he works overtime. Sis, why wouldn't this man be paying to help with Legend's helmet? You know, it's bad enough we don't see him buy anything for this baby. She's never mentioned that this man has bought anything for this baby. In fact, he was supposedly supposed to buy a stroller for this baby with one of his checks, and this was while she was actually pregnant with Legend. And we never to this day heard her say that, you know, Chris ended up giving her the money for a stroller, or, you know, she's still driving or pushing Legend around in the double stroller that the twins had because, you know, I guess Chris never went out and bought a stroller. Now, I know she just got her tax money and she spent just thousands and thousands of dollars on this man's truck, $200 steak dinners. And people will say, you know, the reactors been saying, sis, if you are able to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on steak and shrimp dinners and buy this man a brand new truck, then why is it such a hassle to pay in full for this boy's helmet? And this is exactly why people told her that, sis, you might not want to just cash out all on that tax money when you have 5 kids, that, you know, things may come up that you need to pay for. And it's just a bigger stress on you when you don't have the money to pay for those things for your kids, because you decided to go and buy a man a truck who doesn't even want to be around you. You know, nobody has seen Chris around, and I know people say, oh, well, you don't know what goes on in her, you know, life off camera. You know, how can you just automatically assume that a man is not there and, you know, he's not doing this and that? But we all know Jazzy. If this man was doing something, she would have damn well mentioned that, you know, Chris bought this, Chris bought that, because we know when Chris does something, it's like, you know, it's the end of the world for her. Like, she cannot believe that this man actually did something for her and her kids. So she basically said that he is not obligated to do more just because she has 4 other kids. And it's just very odd for a woman to say these type things. It's almost like she's brainwashed, or, you know, she's really been brainwashed since day one. I mean, Philip made her go, you know, to work and get a job. And, you know, she basically said that she never had this type of man before that goes half on things. Usually she's used to paying everything. And it's just like, sis, that is so embarrassing. That's not even something that I would even want to tell people if that is the case. Because, you know, how do you just have kids for men that just don't want to do anything, that just make you pay for everything? And in the real world, most times, and most people that are still with the father of their children, you know, the men go and provide, and the women, you know, are not always able to put the kids in daycare and, you know, go work themselves. So they stay home with the kids, and they're stay-at-home mothers. So I will just say that this whole thing is so odd. And the fact that she comes on here and defends this man and really has the nerve to preach to other women about women should be going half on bills, and it should be teamwork and balance. And, you know, it's just beyond me that a woman would really agree with this, just off of the fact that most women don't. Like I said, if that is how your household goes, and, you know, you as a woman agree with Jazzy and what she's saying, I mean, I will say that there's really nothing wrong with that, because, you know, if that's what you believe in and that's how you want to run your household, that's on you. But most women just usually don't agree on that type thing. Most of the time, women agree to staying home and watching the kids while the man goes and provides. And, you know, it's just the fact that Jazzy is so hell-bent on making it so easy for this man to not do anything, you know, not have to lift a finger, just spend his own money on what he wants, and she takes care of the rest of the household and the kids. It just makes no sense to me, sis, and you really just look stupid. Now, a lot of people have been mentioning, like, is he even there? We have not seen this man, and honestly, we have not. We have not seen this man since Mother's Day, so who knows if the man is even still there. But even if he is or he isn't, Jazzy is the type to where she is hell-bent on, she wants to make it easiest as possible for this man to not do anything and, you know, lie about his whereabouts and where, you know, when he's working. Because from what we know, the man's been working for a straight month. He hasn't got a day off since. So, you know, that's her business. If she feels as though, you know, that's okay for her, you know, a man to be out constantly and you have to pay for everything, that's on her. But we all know as women that, you know, there's never such thing as putting too much pressure on a man, especially when he decides to implant his seed in you and get you pregnant, and, you know, you guys decide to have the baby. So you guys comment down below what you guys think. Do you think this girl is out of her mind for really catering to this man and making it seem like, you know, society puts too much pressure on men and they need their own money? Or what do you guys think, you guys? It's beyond crazy, and Jazzy never fails with the crazy BS that comes out of her mouth. But we all expected this. But comment down below, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for another one.